Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. Tommy, congratulations on that big win tonight. What was your take on the game?
It's a tough position to be in there. We know that Edinburgh coming in, they've got a short bench there, so we've got to, you can't take them lightly. Teams are dangerous when they're like that. We've seen it in years past. Teams like Hull last year, they ended up with 10 skaters, 12 skaters, and they were turning teams over every week. So we had to go into that with the mindset that it was a hard game. We went in, and the first period we played quite tight hockey, opened up quite a bit in the second there. We got some goals, and then I suppose naturally it kind of tailed off in the third there, but we need to try and keep our level up. Obviously a big game tomorrow night again in Braehead, so these kind of games, when it gets to the end there and the other team starts to tire, it's easy to take the foot off the gas, and that's when bad habits creep in. So we just need to make sure that we're keeping ourselves playing the kind of hockey we want to play and need to be playing.
It was 1-0 after that first period. So what did Todd and Danny say, and what do you guys say amongst you in the dressing room before going out in the second period?
Well, we didn't play badly in the first period there. Just sometimes you don't get the breaks, and I think a lot of what we did in the first period we paid or got the rewards for in the second period there. We skated them a lot down low, and they only had 4 defensemen tonight, 5 defensemen, and we worked them down low on their own end quite a lot, and I think that showed in the second. They start to tire, and just with our work rate and our speed that we were playing with there, and that's what we were aiming to do.
Was that as strong a second period performance as you've seen this season?
I don't know. I think we've probably had some better overall performances, but it just so happened that second period we were getting quite a lot of bounces, and it opened up for us as well.
In terms of getting the goals tonight, obviously getting the 2 points, how great is that in terms of preparation and going into Braehead tomorrow?
Well, obviously it was huge. I mean, we need to get as many points as we can here. We're kind of chasing teams above us. I think this is us now a point behind Dundee with a game in hand here. So it's hugely important. We need to pick up every point that we can, a home game especially. We've got a lot of tight games coming up against out-of-conference teams. We're playing for the conference. We're hoping to win the conference, so we need these points to give us a chance for that.
That's now 12 home wins against Edinburgh in a row. What's that kind of form been down to?
I don't know. It's something that I'm pretty sure none of the guys in there would know. We work hard against them here. The rivalry's kind of come back a lot in the last 2 or 3 years. I don't know if it's that extra edge, but certainly a record that we'd like to keep extending.
Tonight was one of 5 remaining conference matches, and Todd said that he spoke in midweek about maybe targeting winning all 5 matches to have the best chance of winning the conference. Is that something you share?
Oh, well, we need to. I mean, Braehead are sitting right behind us there, and they've got some games in hand, so we can't afford to drop points and take the pressure off them. We need to keep winning, keep ourselves ahead, and make sure that the pressure's on them to win the games that they have in hand. Obviously we play Braehead, I think, one more time. That's a 4-point swing as well, so tomorrow's a huge game. We really need to go in there and take the 2 points.
What are you expecting going into the game tomorrow, and are Fife due a win in Braehead?
The last 2 games we've been there, we've had a lot of the play, and they've been tight games, and a bounce here or there or a call here or there has kind of decided the games, but we can't sit back and be happy with that. We need to keep going and keep pushing and doing that extra effort to make sure that we get the 2 points. It would be nice to get a win. It's been a while since we went there and won, but definitely we're going there aiming to win.
And Todd was speaking in the Fife Free Press this week about the impact of Nico Sacchetti coming in. How influential has he been since he's come into the club?
Nico's been huge. I mean, we played against him a couple of years ago. You know what you get with Nico. He's a hard-working guy, really good player. He's smart. He's been around the league before, knows how to play, and obviously the stats that he's putting up, they speak for themselves. He's lifted the team. We were kind of struggling to score for a while there. He's come in, he's alleviated some of that pressure, and I think it's helped other guys as well. Now guys are playing a little bit more free, and I think everybody's starting to get the rewards for it.
And yourself, you played obviously in every campaign with the Fife Flyers in the Elite League, so is this as good a squad, a group of players as Fife have had in the Elite League? Yeah,
I think so. I mean, every year we change personnel, and every year we seem to be going that little bit further and becoming a more. I mean, this year we had a few sort of lacklustre performances at the start, which were kind of, that's why we're sitting where we are. But we've got a good team in there, and everybody knows that we have a good team. It's just a case of us all showing up every night and putting the performances together. But yeah, I would say that's probably one of the best teams that I've ever played on.
Just finally, as I was talking to you off camera there about Craig Douglas coming on for the last 5 minutes tonight, how great a reception did he get from the fans?
Yeah, it's great. Craig's got a pretty tough job there and does a lot of travelling and sits on the bench quite a lot during the home games, and you know it's a tough position for anyone, and it was good to see that the crowd reacted and showed him that they're thankful for his work, even though it might not be on display every week. He's there every training session. You know, he's just as important as any other member of the team, so it was good to see that he was given that reception.
Cheers, Tommy. Thank you.
No bother. Thank you.